Hey guys, happy 4th of July. I'm going to take you through my little trip that I took just yesterday and bring you into Tijuana, Mexico. So let's start the day off by going to seafood. That was the first thing we started off with. When we got there, we went straight to this fancy little seafood restaurant. So for 6 of us to eat, it was about $100, which I don't think is too bad for having seafood the whole time. Appetizers, like 8 drinks, so it was a good day. Also, don't drink the water. If you are not from Mexico, if you aren't accustomed to their water, do not drink it. No ice, no nothing. I told my boyfriend no ice in the water. This particular place, he did tell me it was okay. Take it. His family's been coming here for years, so they kind of know what's going on. So I was fine drinking the water. I'm not sick. I'm perfectly healthy. Was able to go out and enjoy barbecue with family. But when you are there, I definitely recommend going to the little markets, not too far from the seafood place. So you just go down, go around the roundabout again, careful, again, chaotic. But when you are at the market, I definitely recommend going and getting a coconut. They cut it open fresh right there for you. You go, you drink it all while you're there, and then they turn around, you hand it back to them. They will cut it, take the flesh out, turn around and put like chili powder on it, kind of like tahini in a way. They put that on it, hand it back to you, and you munch on it just as is. And it was really good, really refreshing. It's hydrating. So that is the only water I recommend to drink while you were out there, unless you get bottled water. But I didn't even worry about that. Had the coconut water and I was happy. But when you're at this market, everything is in the open. Cheeses you've got all the dried chilies, you've got like your vegetables and everything. It's definitely not regulated because there was flies all over the cheese. There was a pigeon in one of the bins that was like hominy, it looked like. And at first I was like, whoa, what the heck? But I was like, well, that's their thing. I honestly wouldn't have cared. I would have probably still gotten some stuff if that's what I was looking for, but we weren't. And then after that, we just decided to walk over to the mall. We parked there, walked around. They had a place called Tijuana Donut Bar. Now, for those of you that have not seen my posts on Instagram and stuff, I'll put a link in my bio, in the description and stuff, but I love this place in San Diego called Donut Bar. And they have one in Las Vegas, and I believe they're opening one up elsewhere, but I'm not exactly sure where. But their donuts are phenomenal. So I was like, oh, is this the same donut bar? Went and checked it out. It is not, though they grabbed the same concept. So I now have a donut bar in the US and I have one in Mexico. The donuts were still good. Maybe not as good as my San Diego donut bar, but they were still hitting the spot. While we were there, we went and checked out a movie, Jurassic Park. $20 for 6 people at a Cinépolis. I'm going to Mexico now to watch movies. So much cheaper. I do recommend, though, use the bathroom in Cinépolis or find a fancy restaurant to use the restroom, because otherwise there's no toilet paper in the stalls and you can't flush the toilet paper down the toilet, for those of you that did not know. I actually happened to notice someone in front of me grabbing toilet paper outside the stall. Thank God I did, because otherwise I would be using these. Ugh. No. No thank you. But aside from that, it was all fun. So, don't dress crazy. I know people will tell you that all the time. Do not dress like you have money. Like, dress down. I was shorts and a t-shirt. I was good to go. Went to a soccer stadium nearby where the Cholos Quincles, I want to say that's how you pronounce it, we're playing, the Pumas. And outside the stadium, they have a little mini zoo. So there was a lion there was ostriches, they had dog races. That was really cool. And of course, to end our night, because you have to have tacos when you're in Mexico, we ended with this little taco place. And I want to say it was called Tacos Puebla. It was phenomenal. They cook it. You see everything happening right in front of you. This place was packed. But if you do go there, do not take the glass bottles with you. I was about to take off with it when my boyfriend's family started laughing at me and told me that it stays there. I didn't know that. I was just thinking, cool, take the bottle with me, because when you don't finish your drink, what do? You take it with you if it's not in like a cup that is the restaurant's. And they started laughing and said, no, they recycle them, so you have to leave them there. And I found that really odd. Well, I still had a lot left, so I chugged my soda. That was the worst idea ever. I was sitting there and burping on the way home. We've been eating all day at the stadium. So this is one thing cool about the stadium. When you go in, people are bringing food around. Like, there was carne asada being brought around, tostilocos, you had fruit, and what else? There was just like peanuts going around, just a bunch of different stuff. And it was cool because in the US it's just like cotton candy, kettle corn, your typical stuff. But here it was like, you still had cotton candy, you still had like peanuts, popcorn, stuff like that. But you had the plates of carne asada and the plates of fruit and stuff. So it was like, oh, that's cool, that's different. I thought it was nice to have, switch it up a little bit. But yeah, that was my trip to Mexico. Hopefully I'll go back soon and try some hole-in-the-wall places again. And I will make sure to bring toilet paper with me this time. Alright, bye guys, till my next trip.